My name is Nesita Smith-Holden.
And my name is Nonyea Smith-Holden.
And we are the Smith-Holden twins.
We're going to start off with some basic information about us. Where were we born, where we grew up with, and some more additional information about our fashion and stuff. Also, we have a question from a lot of our viewers, a lot of our friends of, do we have twin power? The first information we're going to get off is where we were born and where we grew up with.
So we were born in Chicago, Illinois, but we grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska. And we have not been in Lincoln, Nebraska like our whole life, but that's where we were basically raised.
Mm-hmm.
We were basically traveling to Oklahoma with different family and stuff like that. So we've been around here and there. But there is 10 of us in our family. We are the only set of twins. There's 6 sisters. We have 6 sisters and 4 brothers.
Same parents.
Same parents. So I guess that's the unique thing about that. So my name is Nesita, and this is Nonyea.
Nonyea.
My name is spelled Nesita.
Mine is spelled Nonyea.
Now, that's like the main question. One of the main questions that we get asked as soon as people see us or
meet us
and things like that.
Ourselves to them.
So there's meaning behind my name, but I'm not like I don't have like a specific like definition behind my name. So we did ask like our parents or my mom, like, where do we get our name from? And she was just, oh, your dad made them up and things like that. So we just went off of that. Now, there is meaning behind my name. Nonyea's name,
we're not for sure. I tried looking up some additional information online. I couldn't find anything, so I'm not for sure what my name means.
So we just have our names. So
we have other questions such as our fashion, where and basically how we started sewing and designing.
We started when we were 13. And I think we were in middle school at the time, but we're so tall, like I'm 5'9", Nyea's like 5'10", and we couldn't find the right jeans, so we would buy bootcut jeans. And the bootcut jeans, they have like a wider bottom. So the thing is, I think we were in middle school, and we would sew the bottom of the jeans to make them skinny.
Because bootcut jeans were not popping.
Yeah, we don't like bootcut jeans at all, but at the time, we just had to do what we had to do, and so we sewed them into skinny jeans and made them fit basically our size, of course. But then it went from there. I think we started sewing for ourselves, like the shirts that we have on are
the tank tops we have.
On
is something that we just signed up real quick just to wear, because it is extremely hot. So we just sewed these up really fast, just to wear. Also, we do design other clothes for clients or other people when they request them, and then hopefully sooner or later we'll have a website up this month regarding to some of the designs and some of the clothing and t-shirts that we've been getting requested.
Right. So we've been doing fashion. After 13, we've been doing fashion, and then we've just basically been on that road on fashion. We got into modeling, and then when we got to high school, we just started we took a fashion class in high school. We also started designing more of, I guess, wear. Like Nonyea made a jacket, I made a romper, and we just started exercising our gift.
The first jacket that I made, my arm was like literally up here, like I was walking. And people like, they were telling me like, your jacket is so pretty, oh my gosh, where'd you get it from? And CD was like, oh my gosh, can I wear your jacket? But I'm steadily walking like this, and I'm just like, thank you, trying to like, but I was just like, thank you, but it's just the fact like, I made a jacket, like I put the sleeves on, first it was a vest, I put the sleeves on, and it was just the fact that I can make this. So that's where my eyes, that little step right there, my eyes kind of open. I'm like, wow, like I can make clothing, and that's something that I want to pursue in. So,
right. So that's basically the path that we've been on. Like Nonyea said, designing clothes. We've been designing clothes for other people. Also, modeling, like I was informing you guys, and we also do modeling for other people. Enter into modeling or fashion shows. Excuse me. We also get contact for makeup artists, hair tutorials or hair shows that people want us to also get into. So that's something that we are on the path of doing as a fashion design. Now the thing is, do we go to school for fashion?
No.
We do not go to school for fashion. I know that this was a gift that was planted into us. Of course, with our childhood and everything what happened there. So whether we get famous or not, it's just something that we would like to pursue in.
Right, and that's obviously something that doesn't matter to us. When we design clothes, people are like, you're going to be famous someday. You're going to be famous someday. Like, you're going to be rich. And it's not necessarily like we want money. Like, we want to be, it's just something that this is our talents, what we love doing. And we do this for God. Like, this is what we love doing. So it's not to where we actually want to be rich. We actually want to be famous. I mean, if it happens, then so what? But still, we would still, continue to, like, design our clothes for other people when they request or once we get our website and stuff up. If they, if people are interested into our fashion and stuff like that, then they'll, actually participate in buying clothes.
So right. So we're thinking about going to school later on in life, but as of right now, it's just been, sewing sewing garments and stuff for other people, sewing stuff for our website and things like that. But school will come, but we want to exercise the gift, and then because I know some schools you don't get to exercise fully on your gift, and that's what we want to do as of now. Focus on our gift.
Right.
What other questions do we have?
The main question is about being twins. We had a lot of questions about being twins. One of the main questions about being twins is basically, do we have twin power? A lot of our friends that we hang around with, sometimes we say the same thing, and they be like,
yeah, it throws them off. But I think we don't practice it. Oh, when someone asks this, we don't say this.
Right. Like
we don't practice it at all. It just happens. Like whatever. Some points we're having it in the middle of a conversation with other people, and then we'll just say the same thing. It just happens. So we don't practice or anything. It happens. Now the answer to the question that people ask is, do we have twin power? I don't think it's twin power. I think it's a bond. We've been through
connection.
We've been through so much growing up. Even when we got to a point of life, we still have to go through a lot of stuff to get where we're at now. So it's just a connection that we have. It's a bond that we have. Like, and we can tolerate people. We're not perfect. Like, we don't have, like, the perfect bond. Of course, we bicker. Of course we bicker. Of course we argue sometimes. But at the end of the day, or at the end of the split second, we both know we love each other.
And we can tolerate each other.
Exactly.
And that's one thing I think that holds our connection, our bond, and our relationship together, is that at the end of the day, like, I can tolerate this person.
Right. So I wanted to say, like, twin power, or just say a connection and a bond. Of course, like I was informing you guys, like, what we've been through, it was always us, it was always her on my side, like, it was just always growing up.
Right.
It was just us, so.
And I also had, experience to where I thought we had twin power, but we didn't, sadly. But when we were younger, I think we were like 4 or 5, and Sita darling was getting a whooping by my dad. He's stupid. But Sita was getting a whooping by my dad, and I thought she was like literally gonna die. I'm like, dang, why is she crying like that? But I started screaming, and my sisters and stuff like that, I remember my sisters and brothers like, can you feel what Sita's feeling? Can you feel what Sita's feeling? And they kept repeatedly asking me that. Now, I know for a fact that I didn't feel anything, but it was just the fact that, where's my twin sister? And at the time, I don't think we even knew we were twins, but I knew that we were close for some reason. We always used to play together, all this other stuff together when we were younger. So I knew that we were for real close. Like, our bond was for real close. So I was like, dang, where's my twin sister? So I started crying and stuff. And then Sita was like screaming, and my dad came in, and he's like, shut up, be quiet. And I want to put my finger on, like, you a bad man, like, you a real bad man, I don't like you. But it's just the fact that I didn't feel, I didn't feel a belt. I didn't feel anything against my skin. But I was like, 1, where's Nesita? 2, why is she screaming? 3, started screaming, so I just started screaming. It's just the fact that we were close. Like,
yeah, I think that just taught me, like, how
for real, I value our relationship because, you know, she's always been there. We have our moments to where, like, you know, like she just said, we butt heads and stuff like that, and we always trying to figure out what's best for each other, even though we know what's best for ourselves. And then, like, you know, it's the same age, you know, so it's just, it's a weird, it's kind of hard to, like, explain, but I don't know, I think it's just more of a connection that we have.
Yeah, more of a bond. So, yeah. But, I would like everybody, we have Instagram page, a Twitter page, and a fashion page, a Facebook page, excuse me. And, you guys can follow us or like our fashion page. If you guys have questions that you guys want us to go over, comment or add or subscribe, definitely. But if you guys have questions, just comment, you know, what's your questions and things like that. Or
we'll have more additional, I don't mean to cut you off, but we'll have more additional videos on, we get a lot of questions about our hair, so we'll have more additional information about our hair, more questions about being twins, of course our fashion assessment, that's something we're interested in, that's something we do. And what were you saying?
No, I was just going to tell you guys our Instagram page is n.fashion. Our Twitter page is a capital N, a capital N, a capital F, fashion. And then our Facebook page, excuse me, is NN space fashion. So follow those, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you guys want to. Also, like I said, keep your comments below, and then we can go ahead and look over those comments and answer those. So, yeah, this is our first YouTube video. Excited?
Yeah, we were a little bit excited. It was like, let's just say we were really excited. So, of course, we'll have YouTube videos probably like every Monday or every other Monday, depends on what we're doing, because we do have a busy month. Actually, busy months coming up regarding to, you know, some of our fashion, a lot of fashion shows. So, you got anything else to say?
Nope, I think that was everything. Just thank you guys for tuning in and watching the Smith-Holden twins. You guys have a wonderful day, and I appreciate everything.